Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft 1.710. This is the Stone Legion Unleashed 2.0 server. If you'd like to join us or check more information on it, check the link in the description, and you'll get lots of information there. So let's get started. Of course, you can play the single player. We have a client so that you can download all the mods and play single player. If you don't want to play multiplayer with us, or of course you can play multiplayer, which that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to log on the server. I'm the first. It is 9 a.m. my time, real life here, so most people will not be on right now. The trees are kind of fading here because I actually started this a minute ago and then it failed. This is funny. These are items that I guess part of the generation screwed up. That's funny how those are there. But anyways, yeah, I started this episode a few minutes ago and then realized my map data, we've been doing testing. We did multiple worlds, and because it's the same server IP every time, I had like all these different blended maps on there. I was like, so I went ahead and just deleted my maps and restarted the episode. So yeah. I deleted my character file too, so we're starting from scratch, cutting down trees. So this is going to be interesting. We had, I don't know if you noticed that, 156 mods. It said it was loaded at the splash screen there, which is crazy. So we got to decide where we even want to go. That's a pretty awesome looking forest there. Looks like we have a lot of opportunity to go to a few places around here, which is awesome. Might have noticed we spawned at 0, 0. I always do that on our servers. Sometimes I've been lazy on some of our really casual servers, but they usually take the time to find us a decent seed for us to get a nice, not as tree, not as many hills, just, plains or whatever, starting area. So it's just a little easier for everyone to get out the door and get out there and kick some butts. So it's not too bad. We're just going to cut down these trees and get my wood. We get it? Okay, we got it. This is also one of the first times that we are not using Cauldron, so we might actually have a few less bugs, hopefully, down the road. Cauldron has been known to, because it's like an infusement of bucket, spigot, and forge all in one. And yeah, you get the plugins, but because we're a small community, we have a whitelist and whatnot, we're not really worried too much about the griefing, etc. So it kind of makes it a little nicer, I feel, and we're not too worried about, like I said, griefing and stuff. So I think it was time for us to try something a little more interesting rather than keep doing the old oh, I can see corruption all the way from here. We're not going that way. But anyways, yeah, so it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited myself. Oh, look at this. This is cabbage kitchen mod. Yeah, I added this mod called kitchen mod, and we'll have to try that out for later on. Basically, it's like the most adorable thing ever. You make sandwiches and stuff like that with it, and you got a little stove. But the cool part of it is that the stove, not the stove, but the sandwiches are 3D. You actually layer them right in front of you. You just you put the pieces together, and I thought that was like an adorable little mod that would be worthwhile having. So that's what I did. I downloaded it, I installed it, I threw it on our server, we tested it, and we decided that'd be good for our release here. So there's some nice stuff around here. This is a nice little area. I might build here. I always usually start in a mountain. Didn't do that as much back in the day, but it's become more of a general thing now because it's just too annoying to start anywhere else, honestly, when you first start anyway. So we got our thing here. Let's go ahead and get some sticks. I'm a little rusty. It's been a bit, so forgive me if I'm doing something wrong or stupid. Actually, we probably shouldn't do that one because we're just gonna go through the wall here probably. I don't even know where to start. I like to usually, might as well not waste it on dirt. I usually like to start right at the 64 on the mini map. You see where it says 64? I always like to be at that, like just that block right above the ocean. I always like that for some reason. It's just one of my things. And look at that. coal right to start with. Can't say no to that. There we go. And let's go ahead and chuck that, so I don't have that anymore. Hopefully the litter police don't come after me. There we go. So I might as well pick up this coal. Oh, is coal a little faster than I remember? Maybe not. Because this fuel is derpy. Coal used to have this really annoying, you know... Actually, I think maybe they did fix it a bit. It seems a little faster, but maybe I'm crazy. Let's see here. You know what? I think coal has been fixed a bit. We'll have to see on the faster stuff, but coal always had this slight more resistance, I think, than some of the other ores for some reason. And it always felt weird when you were mining. It was like always pulling, like resisting a bit more. And it's just, it's like one of those annoying... It's like, please don't do that. There we go. So, this will be our home inside here, pretty much. There we go. And I guess we want 3 in or so. This keep us safe from the boogeyman. Talk about the boogeyman. How much iron did I get there? We could shear sheep, or we'll just murder them. Wait, do they drop meat yet, or is that... No, that's the next update, isn't it? And our food mod wasn't updated at the time that we always like, so we don't have that. Oh, sheep are running. Man, these sheep took some weird damage. There we go. I think I got that one. Don't want to waste this wool. So we're getting the wool right away. Nice thing starting out and being the only one on is we can reset the day and time a couple times here. And we'll do that once it gets a little darker out here. We'll make it. Might as well bring this puppy inside with us. Beautiful. Can we use TPS on here? Oh, I guess anyone can use that. It's an open command. It's interesting that I don't know how... I think this TPS is a little not accurate. It's a little different than the normal TPS you're used to, because I notice it's always a little wacky. I mean, we should be... Yeah, like, what is that? There is no way it's 12 TPS. We would have the weirdest lag ever. It's definitely not 12 TPS, but I have no clue. That TPS is a little different than what I'm used to. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some torches. Ta-da! And let's go ahead and I guess we should make a door, though we should make a carpenter's door. So we're going to use our first mod right away. A, B, C, because you can make a carpenter's door which uses these blocks here. And the reason you do this anyways is because they don't cost anything. Sorry, that was a lie. I don't know why I even said that. They don't, can't be blown up by a zombie, so they're kind of a good starter door. There we go. I knew I was gonna tell the truth eventually there. I'm still waking up. Like I said, it was, did I tell you guys that? Maybe that was the other one when I started. It's 9 a.m. right now. 9 a.m. I'm keen. I'm starting at, oh yeah, so if you didn't know about this, this mod lets you change the door. If I made a hammer, which I don't have the materials yet, but you can change the look of it to the point where you wouldn't even see the door unless you hovered over it with the tooltips, etc. So let's get some light in here and let's get that bed in here. So we're gonna go over to this puppy. We're gonna put this here, this here. We got our little bed here. And we're just gonna place it there. We're just gonna go for a nap. And you'll see up here the time will change and it'll be the next day. 6 a.m. and it's day 1. There's the sun out. How beautiful is that? Cool. So yeah, that's why I was accidentally hitting that, because it wasn't like I was actually doing it on purpose, but when you right click it with a block, it'll actually fill the material in it, so that's why it's dirt now. I think that's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, I have this saturation mod. Oh yeah, I'll show you where it'll feed. If you have food in your hand, it'll show you how much it'll heal you for and how much over, like saturation. So it'll give me a half of food of saturation if I eat that. And it'll even stay there to keep it showing for you. It's a cool mod. It's a little derpy. It has these like little weird backlines. Not quite sure what those are, but it's a cool mod anyways. I thought that was a wonderful, useful information. And it gives us a better, it's not that it's like, oh, so what? Like it tells you how much saturation or how much food it'll feed you. It's not really that per se. It's more about statistical information. It's kind of, oh, it looks like NEI is acting, or inventory tweaks is acting up. It worked though. We're gonna do this, repair friendly on replace tools just before they break. So that's why it jumped in my inventory. It's part of inventory tweaks and it tries to protect your tool. Because let's just say this was a badass enchanted pick and it was about to break. It's supposed to basically save your day. So we don't care about that because well, we're too good for that. But no, we don't really care about that because it's just a stone pick. And overall, I'm so used to doing it manually anyways. I would prefer to do it manually, but it's there as an option by default. I should really take it off as a default option in the config files. I might do that in the next update, because I think most people don't use it anymore. And every time we update, it'll just replace the config files on people, so it'll be a bit of a nuisance. There we go. Now, I usually do these 3 high, honestly. We do have the room to make it 3 high. So let's do that. Gonna have a nice... It just feels better. I don't know about you guys, but I personally enjoy the idea of having it 3 high just because it gives you a nice amount of room to get started, and it just... That way you can pile things a little higher as well if you need to, but I don't know. I get claustrophobic, I guess, in a way. Mm-hmm. There we go. A little more open, right? So yeah, I'm taking a different approach. Am I taking a different approach? Do I usually make an actual little base like this, or do I usually spend like a lifetime looking for a base? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I feel like I might be taking a different approach. Oh, what was this aluminum Tinker's Construct? Might as well grab it. There could be more, but we won't look. Okay. Let's go a couple more. I don't feel like we have enough anyways. Nice to get the space open and done now, so we have it for later. There you go. It's like, you might as well, Kane. You already have holes there. Oh, this takes a while. Is it gonna shatter it? Yeah, I think it did. So when you have a bit of resistance like you saw there, a lot of times it's best to quit because that means you probably can't mine it with that tool you have. It's probably an Iron Plus one, and of course, as you saw there, it broke it. I don't mind. It's not a huge deal to me, but you wouldn't want to find, like, say, a piece of uranium or something very important and then do that, because that would be... Well, you'd have to cry the blues a bit. Though I don't think... not uranium. I should have said iridium. There you go. Though I don't think we have iridium ore anyways. I just don't want people to cry on the blues. Well, I think iridium ore might actually be an ore, but it's a fake ore. Iridium. I think they call this an ore, don't they? Yeah. But there's no actual iridium, like, block that you go out and mine. So it's a bit of a fake. Oh, look at the hat there. Oh yeah, we got that hat before. How do we even open the hats? Is it H? Ah, there we go. So we got this. Oh yeah, I got this stupid tail. Oh god, I'll show you that mod, I guess. So I got this walrus. Hi guys. So what is this? A tail. Okay, no, I'm not really into that stuff, guys. It was more of a joke because Pike said don't install it, so I installed it. There's a Tails editor here, and it's actually cool. I mean, if you're into this stuff, that is. Which I'm not really. I don't care about the whole, you know, brownie thing. This is not even really brownie much. This is more furry, I guess I would call it. But either way, I really have no problem with this stuff. I thought it was kind of cute just to put it on there. Oh, look at that. Some of them have a different texture. Raccoon tail. Either way, it's pretty cool. And then you can actually edit things, export it, whatnot. I'm just gonna go with no tail. But yeah, and then we have the hats. I don't usually wear the hats, but it's cute as well. There you go, remove hat. And you can trade hats as an interface, so you can actually trade with players and everything. So that's kind of cool. For me, I feel like the hats are more of a collection than something that I actually care to use, if that makes any sense. But let's go ahead. I love the music in this game. I just turned my own sound up so I can hear it. Hopefully you can hear it, but if not, you don't need to hear it. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh yeah, squid don't give food, do they? That's down the road. Do squid give food in 1.8? I'm not sure. That one mod I used to use used to give me food. I'm missing it. Ooh, pumpkins. Oh, that's a cool looking tree. What is this called? Witchwood. Oh crap. You think this is gonna have corruption? No, it doesn't have a thing in it. You gotta make sure. Actually, we should look on the map, make sure we don't have any around us. I think we're good. Because you don't want that, not corruption, it's taint? No, maybe it's corruption, and taint's the purple ones. I don't know. I probably have it backwards. I haven't really played much of Thaumcraft, which I hope to change this series. It's a season, a new season as well, but yeah. Okay, this food hunting thing is not going so well. Looks like it would be better to head to the start, but it's gonna get nighttime soon, so let's go back to our thing. Ow, ow, what is that? Ow, ow. Oh, poison ivy. Oh crap, I landed in poison ivy. To make my food matters and health matters worse. Ow, I did it again. Okay, I know what they look like. Let's pay attention, shall we? I die from poison ivy. Can I eat cabbage right away, or do I have to process it? Beautiful. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, you're an idiot, Kane. How did I hit poison ivy again? I'm gonna check these squids out. I'm pretty sure they don't drop any kind of food, but no, just ink. It's like you can eat ink, right? I'm gonna kill them anyways, because I could see them being useful later on. I don't think we have ink issues anymore. We had one server where those guys just didn't spawn. It was like almost like the most bugged out thing ever. Everything else was okay, but they just didn't want to spawn properly. And we had like the biggest ink shortage ever. It was pretty hilarious. Okay, so hopefully it's becoming nighttime here in a minute. I'm gonna start throwing everything in here. Inventory tweaks is on, which is one of the nice features about it. I can shift click everything in there, which as you saw, and it has other like little features that you can do that makes life a little more easier to deal with, which is wonderful. We might have to go planning here, honestly. Just some old-fashioned hoeing up. Wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Oh, we're at moon level, so we can set it to day now. There we go. So what we could do, if we're worried about food and whatnot, is we could actually just make a farm by the water here. I don't see that being a bad idea, actually. So we could go like this, big strip. Though we're not picking up any seeds. This food thing is becoming dire. Oh, you know what? I thought I actually had one or two normal seeds. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna go to spawn, I guess. Take this to the next level. Pretty sure I saw one or two cabbages that way. Oh, look at, we got chicken. We're good. No, we're not good now. Oh, look, I got an egg. Got a couple eggs. I like eggs because you can save them and start up another farm later. Just in case if we didn't have enough or whatever. Oh, another cabbage. There we go. Oh, I hear another one. Now don't eat the raw chicken. Raw chicken gives you a high chance of getting sick by it. Take that as advice in real life, you young ones. If your mother has never told you this, my mom was psychotic at the telling me this. But if your mother has never told you this, I'll tell you now. Chicken is one of the most deadly meats out there. You kind of have to be pretty serious about making sure it's cooked. It's one of the meats that, you know what, if you overcook it, that's better than getting sick from it. Just be careful. I know a lot of people like, you know, their raw steaks, things like that, which is fine, but chicken, you can get severely sick from it. And I just want to let you guys know, keep that in the back of your mind when you get older, if you're a young one, and keep that in mind, because it's a pretty serious thing. In fact, you should make sure you don't touch anything, like don't cross-contaminate. If you're touching chicken itself, don't touch like a handle or something else that you might grab after, because you put that in your mouth, that's all it takes to get really, really sick. And I mean, so sick that you might end up in the hospital, so, or even worse. Though I don't think that's as common, but, oh, trust me, you don't want that kind of food poisoning. So now that we have this, we're gonna make ourselves a furnace, and let's get one piece of coal out, or two if we have to be greedy. There you go. So yeah, so the coal will equal up to one thing of food, which is good. Ta-da. But yeah, the coal basically 8 things it can smelt, so we have 7. We're doing pretty good. Oh, so look at how much that'll give us. Put a bit of saturation there. We'll lose some of that saturation pretty fast because the hearts are healing. So yeah, to heal up the hearts, it kind of goes through your food level a bit. So There we go. Not bad, not bad. So we'll probably go to map here and right click and call this home. There we go. That's our home, so we can find our way back, which will probably be useful for the next episode. I think I'll spin things a bit different than I normally do, and I think I'm going to do a bit more exploring. You know, get a bit more food hunting, that kind of thing down, just because I think that would be more enjoyable than just doing the old-fashioned, oh, let's just sit here and, you know, do nothing in a way. At the same time, I'm going to go ahead and cook up this iron. Might as well. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what is it? Wait, what does coal burn into? Graphite bars. Oh, I see. Graphite dust. Graphite bars for big reactors. Though I think big reactors, we might have changed it so it uses steel instead, or maybe it uses the combination. So I guess usually that would have been iron, but now that uses steel, so it's got a bit of a mix there, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so I think we're going to end there, take a bit of a break, and we'll continue on episode 2. At this point, I'll probably be releasing 2 episodes a day, sort of like what I did with my factorization, and I think I've done that with other Minecraft episodes, so there'll be plenty of episodes a day. I'll do one like in the morning, one at night. It might not be your morning or night, maybe it'll be your afternoon, evening, or something like that, but either way, I'm going to try to dish them out every 12 hours, basically. So once you see this episode, you should see the next one in 12 hours, etc., etc., and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and check the link in the description if you want to know more on our server or our client. Have a wonderful day.